We are at the place upon the energy together format where the energies leave the system to be consumed. The energies here are electricity, heat, oil products, coal, natural gas, waste, and biofuels. These energies get turned into energy services. There also occur some losses in this process. The energy services is, for instance, transportation, cooling, and light. Let's take a look at what this exit energy consists of. Firstly, we can export the energy or place it in a stock. The first picture here shows the exportation of electricity. The second picture shows the exportation of, for instance, oil products. And then in the last picture here, we can also place it upon a stock. Another category is transport. This is, for instance, airplanes, cars, and so forth. We can also see there is a V outside this transportation, which means there is a level deeper within the transportation. And I will go into more details surrounding the transportation in just a minute. There is also households. This is, for instance, heating or the use of electrical appliances such as a television, but it also includes, for instance, a fridge, and so forth. There is also commercial and public services. This is, for instance, grocery stores, warehouses, and offices. It also includes industry, agriculture, and etc. Lastly, there is also non-energy use. This is where we take energy and uses it for a non-energy purposes. For instance, this is oil used in a mechanical workshop and to produce plastic. I would now like to explain more about the subcategories within the transportation. Firstly, we have road transport. This is, for instance, ordinary cars, but it is also the different trucks we see in the road, the buses. So this includes all the transportation which includes roads. There is also railway, which includes the different trains. And then there is sea transportation. And then there is international air transportation. And this is split up into local and international transportation. And then finally, we have military transportation. There is also subcategories for households. We firstly have ordinary family houses, but then there is also the different big apartment houses. Commercial and public services also have some subcategories. Firstly, we have the wholesale trade. This is, for instance, business-to-business trading. Then there's retail, whom is, for instance, the grocery stores. And this includes, for instance, the fridges, but also the lighting and so forth. And then there's the private service. This includes private companies, offices, and, for instance, hotels. And then there's lastly the public services. This includes hospitals, library, universities, and so forth. There is also subcategories for industry, agriculture, and etc. Here we firstly have agriculture, forestry, and garden centers. Then there's also fishery. And then there's industry. And finally, we have the construction, which is used when we are constructing new houses.